Ladies and gentlemen, we are back live from the MLG studios in New York City, showcasing the Apocalypse DLC 4 pack, which is coming out this Tuesday, August 27th. Make sure you guys get that as soon as it drops, but for the time being, you're going to have to sit back and watch the pros as face off on our main stage. Currently, we got Embos on your screen as we head to Pod for a hardpoint.
Man, take a look at that map overlay for a second, Puckett. This is a submachine gun player streams. Look at all the alleyways you can use, all the cover you got to sneak around the perimeter of the map. It's going to be sweet. Look at all this. I want to play.
You want to play?
Can I play?
As an SMG player, Revan wants to hop in this, and already you can see our blue squad here, led by Embos and BL Fire. Looks like they have it locked down, an early lead of just 6-4 though, and some nice kills from behind as it looks like Sensor is going to be able to break into the hard point. But Revan, we should talk a little bit about this map. It's a failed utopian community from the 70s in Taiwan on the cliff sides. Nowadays, it's just an empty battlefield aside from these 8 players, and we're going to be playing hardpoint. For people new to the Call of Duty competitive scene, what is hardpoint? How do you win it?
Well, it's essentially you want to control the zone where the hardpoint is. If you control that, then you're going to be able to rack up points. And then the hardpoint moves around every 60 seconds in a predictable rotation. So obviously, the players don't know it yet, but by the second time the hardpoints come around, you're going to expect them to know exactly where it's going to spawn up.
All right, well, we saw the first one spawn in the middle. Now it looks like everyone is battling for the top half of the map as Embos is going to be trying to break in. Did see an opponent on the other side of this wall. Will shut him down before any streaks are acquired. Meanwhile, it looks like just this red team, Assassin, Sensor, Replays, and Team Martin, the 4-stack was inside the hardpoint. They have it totally locked down, and Replays is doing a great job of just keeping opponents back with some nice grenades, but Embos continuing to flank. I like this attack from this angle. Nice two-piece will break him into the HP.
Yeah, he's only got 1 bolt left, so he's got to reload, but only 10 seconds remaining. Obviously, they don't know the rotation, so we don't know when they're going to rotate to the next hardpoint, but we'll see where it's about to pop up because we're about to make the transition. There you go. Looks like it's back to the middle room here, and Mr. X, he's about to find his way there, and he's got the Remington in his hand, and this looks like a perfect hardpoint to pull out a shotgun.
Oh, yeah, he's going to lay down and will be a little bit vulnerable to some grenades coming in. Going to survive that one. Has 2 Semtexes as well on this class. I want to point that out. Rocking his delicious bacon camo. And Mr. X hasn't seen an opponent yet. The reason his teammates doing a great job protecting from the outside, but here comes Assassin and Replays to clear out the hill.
Oh man, and you just gave Assassin a shotgun. Won't be able to do damage this time around, but Replays, he'll certainly be able to do some stuff with his submachine gun now. I just want to reiterate, we're just trying to show off some of the new maps here. These players are going to be using some of the cool camos that will be released as well as some cool reticles, so. Now we got a 17-point game, Puckett. It looks like the blue team, they might be able to make a bit of a comeback as there are 8 seconds left, and this is going to bring them right back into the game.
Mr. X goes down, but not before showing off his Bubbles reticle. These guys are playing with non-MLG Pro Circuit rules. Everything is unlocked. Everything is available to the players. We'll be showcasing all kinds of different game modes, and not just 4v4. We'll have 2v2v2s. We'll have some free-for-all action, some 9-man free-for-alls. As Revan, I know you're going to eventually want to get in on the action here.
We should compete in the 2v2v2.
You think we could win it?
No.
I think we'd get stomped out. But anyway, at the moment, it looks like our red team still in charge with the 68, make it 69 and counting to just 46-second lead. And really, my key player has been the surprise. Team Martin is currently 12-10. He's locking down the perimeter of the map. Last couple times we saw him play, and he was really just using an assault rifle, now pulling out the MSMC, but I did not expect him to be this good and to be able to hang with the pros this well.
Well, there's still plenty of time left to be played. If you take a look at the time counter, I made it 15 minutes. You seemed a little upset you weren't able to see too much of Frost, so I made sure on pod we'd get the full length of time here.
I appreciate it, and so far, to me, it seems like there's been a main street with 2 pods that serve kind of as bunkers. Humpy's down the middle of the road to provide protection. But then there seems to be a pretty big map around the perimeter. Other than that main road, you can see the long alleyway at the top half of the map as well as the bottom. And then at the far left and right sides, there's little pockets back at the home bases of activity.
Yeah, so pretty much 3 lanes, and then you got these little connecting areas where the pods are. So submachine gun players, you definitely love this map. But Embos, he's working towards some more score streaks here. Gets his War Machine there off an assist. Oh wow, almost took out Assassin right there. As you know, they just took the lead. Puckett, they're up by around 15 seconds and counting. And they got this reticle. Looks pretty sweet from Mr. X.
Mr. X, beautiful reticle. Can he aim the headshot though? 2 players inside, will pick off 1. And you can see the blue team starting to come alive. They were down big, now they're up 30 seconds and counting with Embos and Mr. X each on a 2-kill spree. Mr. X working for that care package is gonna need about 1 or 2 more kills.
Yeah, and you saw the players on the minimap, they were already fighting for the next hard point to gain position, and the blue team, they won their transition, they got the kills, and now they got control of the hard point, so they're gonna be racking up even more time as we're gonna keep a close eye on Mr. X here, because he's getting close to some score streaks as well as BL Fire, who's also on a 3-kill spree, so is Sender.
Look at this, man, and 9 kills, make it now 10, 11 kills in a row for the blue team before finally it was Mr. Replays who's able to pick up that kill to stop the momentum from Embos. But BL Fire, he was working on his streaks, and Mr. X, he's the last member alive on a spree, working for his. BL Fire, with that care package, is going to have a Guardian. Where would you put it down? It seems like all the main action has been on the center street, but now the players are starting to branch out to the perimeter.
I'd wait for the next hard point and just cut off one entrance to the hard point.
Cut off one?
Yep.
I like that play.
All right, so another care package being called in. It looks like it's by Mr. X. Honestly, what are you going to get? Where's the care package? All right. Did it land on the roof?
Uh-oh.
Okay, no, it's right here. What'd you get?
It's good. Just a UAV.
Right. Still pretty helpful. I mean, reveals the location where your enemies are if they're not using Ghost, that is. But we'll see when he decides to use this, as now the red team, they find themselves in quite the deficit. They're down by 70 points, Puckett, which is more than a full hard point if they're able to lock it down.
Yeah, but the red team has a great setup here. Look what Replays and T. Martin are doing inside the pod here. T. Martin, he's watching the back door. Replays is watching the front door. Unfortunately, T. Martin goes down in the back. That's going to leave Replays all alone. Can he fend off this push from our blue squad? Nice kill there. Another challenger at the window, and Replays is going to deal with it.
So now, if I'm blind fire and I'm able to take control of this hard point, I got my Guardian, I can lock down that whole back door. You won't be able to walk through it for days unless you're able to take that out. And Replays is going off. He just unlocked his counter UAV, which is going to be disastrous for the other team, taking away their whole mini-map. 5 straight kills there from Replays, all of them from within the hard point. So nice run there to put him within 40 seconds, and he's going to take out BL Fire to get right back in the hard point. The hard point going to be moving here. Centered the first one inside for the blue team. How can Replays and the rest of the red squad break it? You know, we haven't seen much of Center this game, so I'm going to jump on board with him. And take a look at this. He's using a swarm Puckett, and he's got the bubbles reticle as well.
Feeling confident after that game on Dig.
Pretty much, but we'll see if I don't think he'll ever be able to get it, but it'll be pretty sweet to kind of see one.
I think he's got it.
You think
No,
so?
he's playing pretty greedy here. I love this. He's got a death machine. He's got the Dragonfire and the Swarm as his 3 score streak options, playing with full confidence here. The New York local showing that he's got some solid shots of his own, and really this is incredibly smart positioning he's got here. He's got the boxes in front of him. That's only going to give his opponents a headshot opportunity. Unfortunately, Mr. X got in his way and he had to deal with them real quick. But he's on a 3-kill spree, got his team all kinds of points here from the hard point, and now their squad is just about 37 seconds away from victory.
And there you go, just got his death machine working closely for the Dragonfire, but we'll see if he's eventually able to get the Swarm. And if you want to get the Swarm, Sender, you don't want to use this death machine. You're only going to get like 25 points to kill, which is not that much, but he just got his Dragonfire and he's going to use it now.
Dragonfire party, I love this. And actually, I used this score streak on the map last night playing against Robert Taylor and the guys from Activision. It was absolutely awesome. Unfortunately, though, Shibby and Robert, they tag teamed it and shot it down. It goes down pretty quickly. Just about 2 or 3 bursts from Assault Rifle will clean it up. But if you're able to navigate through the pods as you're seeing Sender do right now, it can be absolutely devastating from the sky.
And there you go. It already got taken up, but now he's on his 7 kill spree. Still has the death machine to work with. And he's working for the Swarm here, but you're not going to get many points. But he's going off with this thing as he gets the plus 200 as well for the capture points. And I think he's going to be working towards the Swarm. If I'm him, I'm telling my team, hold off. Don't get any more points because I want to drop this puppy on him.
Exactly. I'm loving what we're seeing out of Sender so far tonight. I just took a look at his stats. He's at 24 and 18, but while we've been watching Sender, somehow Embos has dropped 47 kills in this game.
No. What? 48 and 25. Embos is going off. I mean, I definitely thought Sender would be on top just from the things that we're seeing, but
yeah, he's on a 10-kill spree.
Yeah, he's doing a great job.
It?
He's juggling the hard point here, so he's around like 1 kill away from the Swarm, Puckett.
Get out of the hill, Mr. X. No, he's taken down from behind. Sensor is going to put an end to his run with that sniper shot. And boy, that's got to be frustrating for Sender, but the score, it is totally in favor of our blue squad. 2 seconds away from victory as they're at 248 to just 129, and Mr. X is dealing with snipers in the middle of the map with a Remington.
Yeah, Sender, I think he's a little upset after that, and he wanted to end the game, but he's got the sniper rifle out now, but it's all replays, 3 kills in the feed. He's trying to work for some score streaks. Oh, can't hit that one as he gets cleaned up by blind fire, but still 4 minutes, 50 seconds remaining in the game, but the blue team only need 2 more points to close this one out.
Sensor trying to sit inside the hill. It looks like all of our players now pulling out sniper rifles, and Sensor's showing off his with that shot. Looking for another one up close and personal. Can he connect? Going for the quick scope against his opponent. BLFire will get it, but from behind he's taken out. Assassin into the mix here as it looks like our blue team, they want to play out these last 5 minutes. I think these guys are really enjoying pod.
Oh yeah, they're having tons of fun. I'm sure they all got smiles on their face, but replays, he's got a sniper and he's in phase, so you would expect for him to know how to use this thing.
Assassin trying to hold down the pod. Replays watching his back on the mini-match. You can see T. Martin is also in the center watching that left perimeter. And in comes the blue team, though. Embos and Sender will clear it out. Embos now 54 and 30 with 9 caps and 5 defense. The only player with more captures is going to be Sender at 10 caps.
Wow, I just need to take a second and let this scoreboard sink in. 55 kills. That's insane. We don't see, we see 40s every now and then, but never 50s.
And there we go. That is Mr. X on the far right. BLFire in seat number 2 from the right. Sender with the high fives, and Embos in the center with the final kill cam. And boy, is it deserving. He had 54 last time we checked on him. There's number 55 against T. Martin as it is the blue team starting to catch fire. 55, 31, 9 caps, 5 defense. What a game from Embos.
Well, Puckett, we just saw our first 3 maps, but we got one more that we want to show off here.
That's right. It is the Stadium Remake. Takeoff is coming up next. Check out our space shuttles.